We are less than 1 month away from the release of Baldur's Gate 3, and have you ever wondered what your class says about you? Well, here you go. First up, we've got Barbarian. You're hangry all the time, you've got a lot of pent-up anger issues, you're probably illiterate, and you're going to want to murder everything that your party comes across in the game. Next up, we've got the Bard. You took band in middle school, and you failed it. This is your only creative outlet that you have left, and you probably have your guitar strapped onto you right now. In-game, you're going to take every opportunity you can to force a song onto your party. Next up, we've got the Cleric, and you won't be able to join your party on Sundays because you're too busy praising the sun, and the party only invited you anyways, that way you can be their dedicated healer. The Druid. You're a tree-hugging hippie, or a furry, or both, and you're probably only playing the game right now because of that one specific scene shown in the panel from Hell. You know the one. You disgust me. The Fighter. You're the Chad of the party, and you're probably playing a human fighter, which is the easiest, most basic, zero creativity character in the game because you don't have the time to nerd out on a min-maxed build. The Monk. You're a hipster that probably posts a million gym selfies standing in front of the dumbbell rack while wearing a beanie, and you'll need to stop your party after every encounter to do your yoga sessions. The Paladin. You're probably a social justice warrior and the designated tank for the party, but you can smite everything, and that's kind of badass. The Ranger. You prefer animals to people, and you just want to sit back and shoot things. But you won't hesitate to shoot an arrow at a small child if you see them hurting a dog. The Rogue. You're probably playing on a pirated version of the game that you managed to download before the official release date, and you start every encounter with a stealth roll. The party is forced to lock their inventories, that way you can't steal their gold from them. Sorcerer. You're super into horoscopes and astrology, and you constantly have to stop the party from progressing, that way you can read every single piece of lore that you find. Warlock. You probably had a goth or an emo phase, or you're still telling yourself that it isn't a phase. You don't even bother joining the voice comms with your party, because everybody knows you're just going to cast Eldritch Blast every turn anyways. And lastly, the Wizard. You probably know a handful of card and magic tricks that you make sure to break out at any social event. Your in-game name is named Harry, that way you could have a member of your party say the line, "You're a wizard, Harry." Well, that covers all 12 classes that'll be in the game at launch. If you think I missed anything about any of the classes, make sure to drop it in the comments.